Hey everybody, Tim Crane here. Today I'm going to talk about a deal I found from a listing, from my listing alerts. I have the listing alert set up so that I receive all the listings in my area. I don't care what price they are, I want to see them. And I got it set up so that I see all of the properties that come on the market for sale, and I see all of the properties that have sold. I see who sold them, how much they sold for, when they sold, how long they were on the market, so on and so forth. Just to get the information and have the experience and give me something to compare to when I'm judging with my market. These are things that you need to know in your current market. Anyway, this property came on the market. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, fixer-upper mobile home on 16 acres. $20,000 is what they're asking for it. I saw it, knew it was a deal, called the listing agent. Hey, what's up? Went out first thing the next morning, went and looked at the property. The bank didn't give any value to the mobile home. They just selling it for basically the land value. But the mobile home, I mean, it needed work, but it did have value. It was, inhabitable. It needed to be fixed up, but it was there. There was a structure there. And so, when I went out, it was way out in the middle of nowhere. So when I went out there, I took my pictures and my video. I had a pond too. Took my pictures and video while I was there at the property, so hopefully I wouldn't have to go back. And so, ended up purchasing the property from a bank. I made an offer. I found out from the listing agent that it was a local bank that had the foreclosure. And so I made an offer with contingent on them financing it for us with 15% down. So I said I'd put $3,000 down. They financed 17%. After a little checking out on us, credit check or whatever, they decided to accept the offer. Now the bank also had another property for sale that they were asking another 20 grand for, but I didn't feel like it was worth 20 grand. Needed a lot of work. It was an older house. But it was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house on 3/4 of an acre, and they wanted 20 grand. And the house was a mess inside. The yard was all growed up with trees and bushes. And so I offered them 10 grand for it if they would finance that too. They didn't accept. We came to an agreement at $12,500. And so I was going to get both of these properties from the bank for $12,500. Or for $32,500, excuse me. Both properties for $32,500. They wanted 15% down, so we ended up putting down $4,875. The loan that the bank gave us was $27,625 for 5 years. Our payment's $547 a month for 5 years at 7%. I sold the property. I sold this property for $49,000, the one with the mobile home and 16 acres. I sold it for $49,900. I didn't even get a chance to advertise this property. Some guy calls me, says he wants it, and he gave me 2 grand down, and I was going to charge him $420 a month for 30 years. But he didn't want to pay it for 30 years. He said make mine for 10 years. And so his payment is $633 a month for 10 years. Now my payment on both of the houses is $547 for 5 years. His payment on the one property is $633 for 10 years. Now I also sold this other property here. I went over and cleaned it up, cut down the trees, bought a chainsaw, paid my family some money. We spent a day over there cleaning it up, had a picnic. Because we kind of like doing that kind of stuff. But I probably spent maybe $500 or $600 cleaning it up, and we sold it for $34,900 with $1,000 down, and $297 a month for 30 years. So, all in all, we're basically you can say that's $300, $300 a month. And $633, say $630, $300, so $930 a month for the first 10 years. And then it goes down to just $300 a month for the next 20 years. But my loan's going to be paid off in 5 years, $547. And so we have $930 coming in a month. Puts us at $380 a month in positive cash flow. from the beginning, from the very beginning, with 385 positive cash flow. My payments out in 5 years, and it keeps going on for 30 years. Man, I love these deals. I love them. I love them. I love them. I can't get enough of them. I wish I had more money so I could buy more of them. But I'm working on that too. Anyway, that's the deal on this. I love doing this 2-for-1 deal. It worked out great for us, and that's the deal. Keep watching my videos. Thanks.